Why is it that a YouTube series, a found footage horror series with comedy elements, can get social commentary right in a way that big networks and big studios can't? These are my thoughts on the haunted world of CW recently. So what do you do when you survive basically the gates of hell? Well, if you're the haunted world of CW crew, you go to my old stomping grounds in Claremont County and go and catch a frogman. Yeah, and I'm not talking about Navy. No, we're talking about amphibious humanoid. Yeah, funny stuff. Of course, when you get there and you find out that he's dead, and you're like, okay, well, you know, all this for nothing. Nope, you hauled the corpse back. But then you find out that he's not so dead. And when do you find this out? When you're on a Taco Bell drive-thru. Yeah, go figure. Frogmen really love them Nacho Bel Grandes, huh? Then you get back, and you find out that your home has been graffitied. And not just by anybody, but by somebody's ex-girlfriend. Is it Jesse's ex-girlfriend? You know, his baby mama? No. You know, is it King James' ex-girlfriend? No, Liz ain't there. She wouldn't do that anyway. Nope. It's Constance's ex-girlfriend. You heard me. They went Supergirl on us. Now, being that this is the GG13 collective, they can't just have a normal Halloween special. Oh no, something has got to go down. And of course, what does go down? Quite frankly, what you would expect. An assault by a hazmat team. Shaking up the new intern, Pam. By the way, hey girl. Welcome to the club. Yeah. Oh my god. That was interesting. And of course, there's more of the whole Max and Constance, will they, won't they, talk things out drama. It's really been interesting, to say the least. And quite frankly, thought-provoking as to how that happens. I mean, I'm a father myself, so, you know, I kind of have a personal thought in all of this. And then, of course, there's Jesse's gloriously fumbling attempts at trying to contact Constance's ex-girlfriend, who also happens to be something of an arch nemesis. After all, I think it was her that ended up tagging the house. Kind of interesting when you think about it. But definitely not advised. Here's what I'm trying to get at with this video, though, as far as my thoughts. My biggest takeaway from all of this. And it's not even the plot. It's not the character development. It's not even the back and forth that's going on between Jesse and Pam, which this whole thing basically ends with them making out, right? I mean, that's the arc here. You know, help me out here, guys. But it's the fact that, believe it or not, we finally confronted sexuality on this show. And it's done in a way that the people in Hollywood can't fucking grasp. I mean, I get why it was so hard for them to do this in the 90s, like with the Ellen DeGeneres show, you know, because that was a whole big thing there. You know, huge, oh, person gay, can't be, it's TV. You know, but this is 2016 for freaking crying out loud. Why in the world can CW not get this, and yet an internet show does exactly what needs to be done? She's gay. Or bi. Who cares? Get over it. And yet, it's such a big drama point over on the CW that now it has to be something of a major plot point. Plot point B. Oh, Alex is gay. Who cares? Seriously. I can't wrap my head around this. How is it that the haunted world of CW gets this 100% correct, and CW, who has over billion freaking dollars can't freaking do jack right on this. It blows my mind. One thing I've been noticing, however, is it seems Whisper has been taking more of a back seat. And honestly, that's kind of sad for me. I always thought that Whisper was one of the more interesting characters. I thought she was, incredibly cute, incredibly, vibrant, and had a really unique personality that I thought really brought something. And then recently, she's been backburnered. I mean, that's just the impression that I'm getting, but quite frankly, I'd like to see more of her. I really would. And King James has been absent for a little bit. That hasn't exactly been a bad thing, considering where the story's been going. A. And B, quite frankly, when Pam got there, I found that to be incredibly overbearing. I thought that King James basically reverted into Doppel James at that point, and it didn't feel right to me. I mean, King James may be a bit of a power-hungry narcissist, but he wouldn't treat a woman like that, I don't think. Maybe it's because, he feels like he's lost control and this is his way of regaining it. I kind of get that. But I feel like it should have been reined in a little more. Not as much, in your face. I mean, it's not like this. That's how it felt like. More like this. Like you and I are doing at this point. And one complaint that I've seen that actually I think is starting to come true is it seems like there's just way too much arguing lately. I get the whole slice of life thing. Believe me, I'm a fan of seeing real interaction. But, it just seems to me that there is a little more arguing than there actually needs to be. Some of the scenes where the arguing was going on, they went on just a little bit too long for me. They were important, let's not forget that, but it just seemed extended version, and we could have gone with the diet version and gotten just as much out of it. I don't know, your mileage may vary on that one. That one's just me, but quite frankly, it just seemed a bit much. So that's my take on the Haunted World of CW from the 7 Gates of Hell saga to now. I didn't want to have to make a video like that, because quite frankly to me that just seemed like I was, doing this and doing that just for the sake of doing this and doing that. But at the same time, didn't really have a choice due to real life circumstances. Just let me know what you think. Comments below. Right down there. There's a subscribe button either in that direction or down below. Depending upon your browser. I don't know how you're doing it. Definitely hit that up. It definitely helps. The more supporters I get, the more I can do. And I do have more plans for the channel. So if you want to, you can contribute by clicking on the Patreon link below. And I'll tell you what, and then in the meantime, just keep cranking those videos out, guys. Love what you do. And for all of you who are watching out there who are wanting to know about what I'm talking about, there's a link down in the description below. Hit that up. Go check these guys out. Definitely worth your time. Watch the full amount of stuff that's come before, from Season 1 through Season 7. Trust me, it's a very engaging watch. And quite frankly, you'll see why things have changed and why things are the way they are at this point. So until next time, stay righteous, everyone.